Down, down, under the school, we slowly made our way down the long ladder. Eventually, I felt my toes touching solid ground. What I saw there was... Isn't this? Huh? You know this thing? Yeah, remember what I told you before? This is the escape pod that deploys on the last day. No way. Damn. Does that mean... if we can get inside, we can go to the artificial satellite? We ran to the entrance of the pod and checked the door. There was a note pinned to it. The door to this pod automatically opens on day 100, no manual override available. Despite the note, we kept looking around for a way to open it manually. However, we were unable to find anything. No, this thing can't be opened from the outside. How about we use a crowbar to pry it open? Then the pod becomes useless because our outer space is a vacuum. So we have no choice but to wait until day 100, based on the other route. We'll have to give up on the idea of boarding the pod before then. By the way, you guys have forgotten why we came down here in the first place. Huh? Of course not. We were trying to solve the locked room case, weren't we? Yeah, Hinako and I thought thoroughly investigating the gym after discovering Kako's body. But if the killer had been hiding in the storeroom or the ladder shaft at that time... Wait, I was thinking there was a way out. They could have just hidden in here. Is there a way out? That's what I need to know. Because then, like... if there's a way out, my suspicions point towards Schumer. If there's not, it moves away from him. So it's like, these are the kind of information I need right now. You couldn't possibly have found them. And after you and Hiroko left the gym, the killer got out and walked away through the exit like nothing ever happened. Which means Kako really was killed. Don't have any concrete proof of that yet. However, this does disprove the previous notion that it couldn't possibly have been murder. Wait. Assuming for a moment she was murdered. But that also proved the killer was an outsider? Because when we found Kako's body, Takimaru, Schumer and I were in the infirmary, whereas everyone else was in the Gaim. No, not everyone else. 2 were missing. That's right, Darumi and Ima. Ima couldn't have been the killer. He worshipped the ground she walked on. Darumi, though, she said she was playing slots or something. She could have been lying through her teeth. But it's always possible that an outsider did it. You made that life detection device yourself. Unless you're telling me you made that number up. I did no such thing. That was the correct number, but the killer could have already gotten away by the time I finished making the device, right? It's true. Just then, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye, an item on the ground next to the cockpit of the escape pod. It caught my eye for some reason, and I walked slowly over to pick it up. It! Hey, what's that? A handkerchief. Okay. So it seems... see something embroidered on it. That reads... IT. Information technology? Or maybe just it, as in it girl? Could it be referring to initials of a name? No, impossible. There's no one with the initials IT. Ima! Tsukumo. Bum bum bum. When we exited the Gaim, we saw that it was already nighttime. I asked Takimaru and Tsubasa to gather the others before heading to Ima's room myself. Come out, Ima. I need to ask you about something. Somehow it felt like he would keep hiding it. I told him about the handkerchief, so I decided not to say anything for now. We found a clue that may lead us to Kako's killer. I made that assertion even though I had no solid proof she had been killed because I wanted to get him out of the room. A short while later, I heard the door being unlocked. And then Ima appeared from behind it. You believed me? About my dear sister being murdered? Yes. Can you come with me? Slowly but surely, Ima nodded in assent. Takimaru, Tsubasa and I took everyone to the storeroom where the escape pod was being kept. We told them how we found the place and how the pod could only be used on day 100. After climbing back out, we all headed to the cafeteria.
Huh?
So what was the clue that you found? Before that, I need to check something with Darumi. On day 27, we found Koko's body. Were you really playing slots at the time? You're still suspicious of me? Then check the machine's play log. Then you'll know for sure I was playing around that time. Doesn't have a play log? And how could I have possibly stabbed Schumer if I'd been hiding in that storeroom the whole time? It's a fair point. That's a fair point. How does this work? The only way out of that place is through that tunnel, right? That's the question I need an answer to. I wouldn't have been able to get out of the Gaim until the coast was clear. Mayhaps you clambered out the escape pod's elevator shaft. Does it have one? No, Spider-Woman. And that shaft has no footholds. It's impossible to climb. But that means it has one, though. The ceiling of that shaft is covered with a thick wall. It's not something that can be opened by human hands. How about this? You were the one to kill Kako, but not the one to stab Schumer. You're suggesting there were two culprits? Indeed I am. And does the number 2 ring any bells with regard to this situation? When we found Schumer's body, there were 2 people missing from the scene. You're suspicious of me as well? Ima's face twisted into a grimace. I hesitated for a moment when I saw his expression, but decided to show everyone the handkerchief we had found. This is the clue I was talking about. We found it in the escape pod storeroom. The letters I.T have been embroidered on it. Are these initials? See, for me, it's like the shaft is covered in a thick wall. Nothing any human hands could open. It's like you couldn't get up the shaft without any footholds, and I'm very much like, okay, so there is a way out and it brought it up for a reason. Who could possibly get out through that? And it's like Schumer with his mech. Who else has like a rocket kind of thing going on? We've seen him going about in his mech, haven't we? Like when he first arrived. It's got rockets or something, hasn't it? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. It's like, I'm sure that happened. And if that's the case, like Schumer's still a culprit in my mind. It still doesn't explain this though. Unless that's part of the ruse. But why would Schumer do it? What's the motive? Because I'm not going with the idea there's 2 killers, so it's like if it was Ema, it's like he would have to have done Schumer as well. But it's like, well, how would he get there? Like, he couldn't climb up. He had no way. He could fly up, but no human hands. Because yeah, like Ema could fly up the shaft. That's possible because of his class armor. But does he have the strength to open this thick wall? The mech does. In that regard. Yeah.
Huh?
Wouldn't that refer to Ema Tsukumo? I thought so. This is your handkerchief, right, Ema? And the fact that it was in the storeroom means Sir Ema killed Lady Kako. Are you out of your mind, me? Kill my very own dear sister? I didn't think that was possible either. Unless Ema was the one to stab Schumer and Darumi. Was the one to kill Kako. Yes. Ema dropped the handkerchief in the storeroom when he was casing the joint. I told you it wasn't me. You think Miss Amamiya and I were accomplices? And that I tacitly approved of my dear sister's murder? It's no different from accusing me of killing my dear sister myself. You're all crazy. Can't believe the thought even crossed your minds. So you deny the charge? Of course I do. Then explain yourself. Why was your handkerchief in the storeroom? That's because, you see, you're feeling guilty. No. No. No, 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 no. How was it there? Ema dashed out of the cafeteria screaming. Hey, Ema. We all dashed after him. Ema grabbed the fire extinguisher in the entrance hall before running outside. We followed him as he ran out of the building. He was running at full speed through the schoolyard and none of us could catch up. Finally, he tore through the wall of fire and ran to the other side. We followed behind. Has he got an infuser or whatever? Like class armor? No? When we got to the city ruins, something unexpected happened. All of a sudden, a large object shaped like an onion appeared out of nowhere and captured Ema, who had been running ahead of us. Ema! The onion object that flew high up into the air with Ema and vanished out of sight. What just happened? And who was... what was that thing? I'd seen that onion-shaped thing before in the previous timeline. That was probably a commander. Yep. Boom!
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey.
Like, we didn't need to see the whole scene. Like, are you serious? Ema's been captured by the vile and barbaric enemy? No way. That can't be true. It's alright. We can probably figure out where they went. What? You know how Ema's been rather emotionally unstable lately, right? So much so I thought he might just go up and go missing one day. I secretly planted a transmitter in his body, bringing food to him. You did what? We should be able to see where they took him from the wardroom. You clever girl, you. Okay, let's all head back for now. You did what? We traced the transmitter and quickly figured out exactly where Ema had been taken. It was the enemy relay station we had visited in the previous timeline. Relay station? We immediately started making a plan to get Ema back. After some discussion, we decided to split it to two teams. Relay station? I don't remember it being called that. The rescue team, me, Hiroko, Takimaru, Tsubasa, and Kurura. The defense team, Nozomi, Moko, Kyoshiko, Yugumu, Shuma, and Durumi. Must we rescue him even though he may very well be the killer? It's not set in stone yet. What if it was all a mistake? Could you ever live with the fact that you abandoned an innocent friend? I knew you would say that. I was just making sure. Yeah, were you, mate, were you? Having only 5 people on the defense team is not very reassuring. Yeah, can't we add one more or something? No, what if the enemy attacks in the meantime? We can't afford to be lax on home security. In that case, Takumi. Yeah, it's time. Everybody, follow me. Eva. So Takumi, Lady Eva is out and about now. What have you... why have you done such a thing? Yes, as you can see, I let her out. But why? I intend to let her join the rescue team. I explained about the bomb in Eva's body and the remote detonator we had made to trigger it. And you really think this will work? If you feel she's acting suspicious, you can press the button to blow her up yourself. Put the remote detonator into an astonished Hideko's hand. Now, do you feel reassured? Hideko fell silent at my words. After a few moments, she said, Have it your way. So thank you for having me on the team. I look forward to being useful to you. Alright then. We'll be right back. With Ema. Good luck. Stay safe. The rescue team set off for the enemy relay station where Ema was being held captive. Relay station? I thought we'd be calling it base. Like, where's the relay station bit come in? I don't remember it being called that. Relay for what? Day 40. By the time we got close to the relay station, okay, the sun was just starting to rise. Got off the bus and climbed up a small hill to survey the relay station. What's it relaying? Almost feels like we've missed something in like a...
We don't know where exactly Ema is being held in this base, but that doesn't matter. Let's just bust in there and start kicking ass and taking names.
Like maybe we're meant to like learn that on a different route. We've not learned that yet. So it just seems a bit strange.
Yeah, you guys already saw how that commander could fly.
That has to be Quenzele.
Quenzele? Is that his name?
Yes, and he's an absolute creep. Feel free to make mincemeat out of him.
Oh damn.
A flying enemy? Sounds like a headache already. How do we even get to him?
I mean, previous timelines, we just shot him out of the sky. So, kinda know what we need to do.
We'll be fine with my specialist skill on our side. I'll whip up some surface-to-air artillery and knock him down in one shot.
Yeah, there we go.
The thing is, I'll have to start crafting it after he actually appears.
Why? Can't you just make it now?
This particular weapon can only hold its shape for 5 minutes. After that, its internal pressure will cause it to explode.
Got it. Guess there's no helping it then.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out.
It is quite painful, this, yes. Okay, we got the things going again, haven't we? Yes. Oh yeah, we've done it before, haven't we? Yeah. There we go. No, I'm assuming it'll skip this one as well. It's weird how they moved forward, it panicked me. Play turn, win. Wave 2, okay.
Now, do you understand that I would never betray you?
It feels weird like we get to skip it. Do we not get to play with Eva's character?
I shall reserve judgment until this entire battle is over.
Like that would still technically be different, right?
Where's the commander?
That Quenzele guy?
He should be here any time now. Aha! Speak of the devil.
I am the paragon of repulsion, Quenzele. I'll be sure to make it agonizingly painful when I kill you. Go ahead, scramble for your ugly lives. You won't escape from me.
He's finally here, like moths to a flame.
Everybody, cover Kurata while she crafts the artillery.
Understood.
Got it.
Wave complete.
It's set! Told you it wouldn't take long.
Yeah, so we're done. Feels weird in a way.
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey.
wondering about this one. Like, will it skip this as well? I'm assuming it skips the whole thing. Yep. Fair dues, fair dues. Just would have been nice to play as Eva for a little bit. That's what I was looking forward to. Thought it'd be different.
The pain. It hurts.
I mean, pain does hurt. That's kind of the point.
Why do this? What has prompted this cruelty?
Serves you right, Quenzele.
You're... Eva. I noticed you were here a while back, but... Does this mean you've switched allegiances?
Yes. It's not as if I had any future in the Sovereign Army anyway.
Suddenly, Quenzele broke off and stared at something behind us.
Overlord Vashnes!
What? Where?
What?
Could be no one there. We all turned around at the same time, but
Huh? There's no one there.
he's legged it.
Don't tell me.
We turned back around, but it was too late. During those precious few seconds, the defeated commander had disappeared completely.
He got away?
You all fell for it?
Freaking coward!
I guess you could say that Quenzele has been... quenzled.
Oh dear God. The reactions were the funny bit. Look how well I did. Yeah, nailed it. Yeah. So good. After the battle, we split up to look for Ema. Took a while, but I eventually found him locked up in a cage.
Ema, are you alright? Hold on. I'll get you out now.
Mr. Samino!
I swung my sword down on the lock and it broke apart with a loud noise. Yep, like that one. I opened the door and quickly guided Ema outside, but then saw something flashing out of the corner of my eye right next to the cage.
A bomb?
The next moment, kablooey! Well, that's not good. I instinctively grabbed Ema from behind. The snap action meant my body shielded Ema from the brunt of the blast. A scalding pain ripped through my back. I choked down a cry of pain and asked,
Ema, are you okay?
Yes!
"Are you okay?"
But what about you?
Yeah, don't worry about me. As long as you're fine.
Huh? Huh? Mr. Samino? Mr. Samino! Mr. Samino!
Get him back quickly.